Yes.
Now, I'm curious with your story. Let's start with this. When you reflect on your early experience, when you reflect on growing up with your father, what stands out most emotionally for you now when you're looking back?
Okay, so if I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory just for perspective. So, my parents divorced when I was about five, and I lived with my mum and siblings until I was 12, and then my mum suddenly died. It's like a kind of accident went wrong.
Condolences.
And so, memories that I had of living in a two-parent family were very, very slim. It was just violent memories, actually, because my father was really quite violent towards my mum, hence the divorce. Um, so I was like, quite nervous when an aunt said to me, "You're going to have to go and live with your dad." I was a bit scared, but inside I was thinking, well, I'm the youngest, I'm the baby, daddy's girl kind of thing. He might be okay with me. And within days, really, that illusion was completely shattered. He was very aggressive, very violent. I was obviously still grieving with my mum, who'd only died like 3 months before, and I wasn't allowed to grieve. And also back then, there wasn't like the sort of bereavement support that there is nowadays for people. Um, so, sometimes I'd cry for my mum, going from living in a very loving and secure home with her to now with my dad. And it really enraged him. He was really angry if I showed any kind of like affection or missed my mum. So, within time, I learned it's better not to show my emotions. But what I did notice about him was that he was just really angry, like a lot of the time. And he very often like sort of cursed my mum. And, as a 12-year-old, it was deeply painful. But I wasn't allowed to defend her because it annoyed him. So I was always stuck in this kind of scared to express how I really felt about things.